Went to Ulf's, had a great time.
Are you crying, James? From Pascagoula East, welcome to Red Hot Wing Show. I'm your host, Katie Finn, and today with us we have...
James Baird, hello.
Do you want to introduce yourself, James?
Yeah. So I'm James. I am a senior in Alumni Hall studying history and poli-sci with a minor in constitutional studies. Plan on going to law school. I might go here, but haven't made the decision yet. I am from Lebanon, Ohio, and I am very excited to be here. Very excited to try what diabolical concoctions that have been prepared for me.
You got me with that little hook. I was like, oh, you're from Lebanon?
Yeah.
You've been holding back on us.
Works every time.
But yes, we have James with us today, and we're going to be trying 6 different hot sauces. So should we get started?
Yeah, let's dive right in. Which one?
We're going to be starting with Hot Ones Classic Hot Sauce, heat
Okay.
level 2 out of 10.
Easy, that's easy.
Yeah, light work. Ooh. Okay, here we go.
That's good. That's good. I'm rocking with this.
Yeah.
I'm chilling with this.
So James, everyone has their own ND story. Tell me a little bit about yours.
Okay, yeah. My indie story is kind of unique. So I don't think a single person in like my entire family line has ever gone to Notre Dame. My dad went to South Carolina and then the Air Force Academy. My mom went to Dayton, so we had no ties to Notre Dame at all. And when I was applying for colleges, I was convinced that I was going to go to Georgetown. I went there for a summer program for international relations. I absolutely loved it. And I spent my entire senior year of high school thinking, yeah, Georgetown, they're gonna let me in, they're gonna roll out the red carpet, everything's gonna be good. And obviously that didn't happen. They put me on the wait list, to punish me for my hubris. And I was like, well, shoot. Now, what was my backup school? That was UF, because I lived in Florida back then. And a lot of my friends had been there. I visited UF. It was gonna be free because of Bright Futures. But there was one other school that I applied to, Notre Dame, purely because my dad's coworker went here to Notre Dame. And one day he told my dad, he was like, oh, I heard your son's applying to college. You have to make sure he applies to Notre Dame. Even if he doesn't go there, it doesn't matter. He just has to apply to Notre Dame. It's the best place ever. And just because he happened to run into my dad one day, and just because he happened to say that, I applied to Notre Dame. And then when they accepted me, I knew nothing about the place, never visited. My first time visiting was when I moved in. I didn't really know anything. I found out they had a Golden Dome when I was on the way here. I was like, that's pretty cool, pretty cool deal there. I knew nothing about the place, but every day I am reminded that that was probably the best decision I could have made, thanks to fate. So
That's incredible. Yeah, we're all here for a reason, at least so they say.
Yep.
But that's pretty cool. Speaking about living in different places, I hear that you've lived in many places.
Yeah. I've lived in, oh my God, I think I moved 8 times. I was born in Alamogordo, New Mexico. It was like 1 hour away from where they did the Trinity test site. So that's why, the radiation must have seeped into me when I was born. It made me crazy. And then I moved to Las Vegas so my dad could work at the place that, theoretically doesn't exist, that cool area out there. I forget the number. And then we moved to DC, and then Florida. And then I went to Belgium, which is cool. And I went back to Florida, and I went to Utah, and I went back to Florida. And then we moved to Ohio when I went to Notre Dame. So I've lived in all sorts of places, but I do miss all of them. They've all been really cool. But who could beat South Bend, Indiana? Of course, that's probably the best place to live at the moment, right?
Truly. Well, should we get into sauce number 2?
All right, let's do it.
All right. So next up we have a smooth and garlicky Tabasco.
Okay.
Heat rating, also 2 out of 10.
Okay, yeah, I know where we're chilling.
Yeah.
Starting off slow. I'm not very good with spices, so make sure you watch till the very end of this video, guys, and make sure you like and subscribe and turn notifications on for more epic content from PE. They didn't pay me to say that. Don't worry. All right.
All right, here we go.
Okay. Still chilling.
Mm-hmm.
Heart rate's good.
Kind of just tastes like normal Tabasco.
Yeah, nothing too bad yet.
What is your go-to hot sauce? If you're out and about, say, getting some normal chicken wings, or at Chipotle, do you put what salsas on your bowl?
So when I go to Chipotle, I always get the pico de gallo, and I get the medium sauce, like the salsa verde. That's what I usually get, because I'm really bad at spices. I'm really bad. Even I go to like Jay's Lounge, or whatever, and I get like buffalo wings, my eyes will still be watering. The worst spice I ever had when I ran for student body president, I did this the Dave's Hot Chicken Carolina Reaper Challenge, and that is misleading. They're like, oh yeah, it increases like incrementally, like linearly. No, it doesn't. It's like exponential. You do hot, you do very hot, and then the Reaper puts you into like this like fugue state where you're like, I can see the light, I can see the gates in St. Peter, he's calling for me. And then a few minutes later you snap out, you're like, okay, I'm good again. But that was probably the worst. Carolina Reaper at Dave's Hot Chicken. They make you sign a waiver now.
I was just gonna ask.
I didn't sign a waiver. I just did. I went straight through. But because it's nasty. It's nasty. But usually, I get like something very mild. I don't do well with spice at all.
So far, how does this challenge compare to that challenge?
Okay, well, much better right now. But I have a feeling once we get into those bigger bottles that have like any skull and crossbones on them or something like that, then it might get a little risky. But so far, so good. I'm rocking with it.
Yeah, I personally am a huge fan of hot sauce. So right now, I'm really enjoying this.
And right now, this is just another walk in the park.
But I can't say I would get the Carolina Reaper at Dave's.
Yeah, no, that's it builds character. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. That Kelly Clarkson said that. So that's a good
She
quote.
did, yes. So tell me, PU was your sister dorm while you were president of Alumni Hall.
Yeah.
How did that come about? And how was the experience?
Well, I looked for the most wonderful, most amazing, and most incredible women's dorm on campus, obviously. So when I became hall president and alumni, I knew Shannon Lipscomb, and we were very close friends. And so then the PE was my go-to dorm. I knew so many people in PE. When I ran for student body president, I chose Abby Toth. Because again, I know a lot of people in PE, and it's a great dorm. Really, you guys are like, I know that you're the pyros, right? But you are very fiery, and you do have a really good dorm community, which I really do admire. And I get, Abby and Allie, and a lot of people will text me and they'll say, I got all sorts of things going on in PE, and it's really good. It's really good.
Yeah, we actually just ran into Allie on the way here and invited her to come watch, but she was busy, unfortunately.
If you're watching this midfield comments right now, everyone cheer. Do that right now, all right? And I know you guys are doing it.
All right, should we move into hot sauce number 3?
Let's do it.
Yeah, 3.
Let's do it.
Okay, we have another Tabasco, except this one is heat level 4 out of 5. It's an habanero sauce.
Okay, easy.
Fiery and fruity.
Okay.
Just like PE.
For real.
I haven't eaten today, so this is a great
Free lunch.
Yeah. Okay. I'm getting a little bit of in the back of the throat there. A little heat, but we're okay.
A little initial kick.
All right. Look, I'm good. My eyes, no watering. No water in the eyes. I'm good.
So, on the topic of student government, you've been on student government for 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
What keeps you coming back? Share your secrets.
Oh yeah, okay, something's really.
We have some ice water and milk also.
Not drinking milk or ice water till the very end. All right, hold me to that. I guess I am student government UNC for a reason, because let's see, I've done freshman class council. I was in the Senate, hall president. I went back to the Senate. HPC exec board. But it's really because. Well, 2 things. One, the strangest things can happen in student government. We know this year we had the whole John Ott incident, which was absolutely phenomenal to watch, and when this, they tried to raise the student activity fee, so I was in the Senate. I am in the Senate right now, so I got to be there. So one thing is just student government, all sorts of strange things keep happening. It's always fun to be there to watch them go down. But the more important thing is, I really do, student government can do great things, especially like hall president. I ran for hall president in alumni because I absolutely love that community. If there is a community that defines like social capital, that defines coming together, it is Alumni Hall. It's a reference Bob Putnam's famous book. No one in Alumni Hall will never bowling alone. We're always together. We celebrate together. We mourn together. It is a great community. And, hall presidents, and of course, you guys would know this in PE, that being a hall president is very different from the rest of student government because you're really connected with your community of like 200 or so people. So that's why I did that. And I keep doing student government just because I want to keep trying to make the campus a better place. Student government does a lot of stuff. They do like red zone awareness. They gave all the students discounts for all those off-campus restaurants. They do a lot of great stuff. So I want to keep being part of that process.
That's pretty incredible. Definitely love being a member of Hall Gov myself.
Yeah, it's fun. It's a great time.
Yeah, it's kind of similar. We have a little saying called, well, we just say "No Pyro Left Behind."
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of our theme this year in our Rockneys, and just throughout the year.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah. How are you doing with the heat right now?
I'm good. I'm all right. I'm chilling. I'm having fun. Having fun is what I'm doing.
And next up, we have Neil's Real Deal Smoked Onion Hot Sauce.
That's the real deal. All right.
It is smoked onion habanero, so it might be a little bit similar to the one we just had.
Scrumptious.
That one's yummy.
Oh yeah. What else? What else you got for me?
So, on the topic of Alumni Hall, what are some of your favorite traditions within the hall?
Oh my gosh, so many. I can't even look. Let's see here. So alumni, we have. I feel like everything, if it lasts for 2 or 3 years, it becomes a tradition. We have like so many traditions. My first tradition I was introduced to in Alumni Hall, that was Quancing. It was so much fun. We all put on these costumes, and every game day, Friday, 12:31 exactly, we all run out onto South Quad, and we do these coordinated dances. We got the music going on. We got this guy. We always put this guy in a big traffic, come and put a football helmet on, and we're like running into him out there, and
like a flash mob almost?
Yeah. And it is absolutely so much fun. We've got other things. We've got like Wake Week, which I can't, it's shrouded in mystery, so I can't say anything about it. But Wake Week is super duper good. It's usually in April to conclude the year. Dogtoberfest is fun. It's our take on the traditional Oktoberfest. I remember when I was hall president, I had to go in the dunk tank, and the freshmen, evil as they are, they put like 8 trash bags of ice cubes in there. It was like already October, so it's already cold. And then they put all these trash bags of ice in there. I get up there, and then of course all the people with like perfect aim, all these baseball pitchers come out and they start just nailing that freaking target over and over again. But yeah, there are just so many great traditions. Dog Mass, we don't do hall council. All our announcements at the end of Dog Mass, and they're always super funny. Again, people include a lot of jokes in them, and when like the hall president walks up to deliver announcements, people will like hum, they'll sing, Hail to the Chief and all that.
You bark also, right?
And we bark at Dog Mass. We like things, we bark. We go woof if we don't like things. We might hiss it. Might go, at Dog Mass. Rivalry week with Dylan. That's always really good. We've won rivalry week 93 years in a row, I believe. Maybe 94. You can check me on that. But yeah, 93, 94 years. I say it's a pretty good record compared to 0 Dylan wins.
It's rigged though, of course, right?
No, it's legit. It's legit. There's a lot of traditions we do. I think those are probably the biggest ones, my most favorite ones I can think of right now.
What about the berries that all the freshmen in PE were gifted last year?
Yeah, that's another one we do. How could I forget about that one? So we have berries. I don't know where it started. I think it might have started like 3 years ago with PE or something like that, where the freshmen, go in the courtyard, and then our sister dorm will go there, and then we can say the freshmen, we have all these berries, and we just say the freshmen, give them berries. And that's berries. That's the extent of that tradition. It's just, and then anytime we have like a thing with sister dorm, we usually include like something berries, or we say it in Dog Mass, or we say, just berries is to symbolize our love for our sister dorm.
That's very
is berries. Very, very fruitful connection.
Pun intended.
Yep.
All right, well, are we ready to move on to number 5?
I think so. I think I've recovered enough a bit to
All right.
get back to what's next.
We are certainly building up. This one is Dawson's Apple Caraway.
Dawson. I didn't know any of this stuff.
Yeah.
That's another thing student government does. Dawson made his own hot sauce brand, so.
Yes. Thank you, Dawson. Thanks for sponsoring this.
What level is this again?
Oh, I don't know.
A gazillion out of 10
Yeah,
level.
something like that.
Easy.
Yeah, light work.
Light work.
All right, here we go.
This is fine.
Fruity.
It's good, yeah. It's good.
I'm worried that it's coming.
Oh, the lips. Uh-oh. We're all right. We're good. We're okay.
Okay, well, not to get political, but while Dawson's on the topic, how do you feel about the election?
For what, this one?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Abstain put up a really strong performance, I would say. Went to all their events and all that. Was really cheering them on, voted for them. I mean, it's a bit of a bummer, right? That you've got like one ticket running, and wins and all that. But I mean, hey, if no one else wants to run, then no one else wants to run. I think what would be good for student government elections is to go back to how a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, which was just here, and it was 1972, we had a guy named King Bob. And I kid you not, King Bob ran for student body president. His running mate was a cat. It was named Uncandidate the Cat. And he promised a variety of things. He said he was going to make an oligarchy. He wore a crown. He said that God had inspired him to run, and it was a very satirical campaign. And we hear a lot about different student government campaigns, very satirical. In Georgetown they did one. At Harvard, people ran about bringing back tomato soup, a few years ago. I think student government elections could do with a lot of bringing back satire. That's one thing that I do regret when I ran for student body president. It's like sometimes I think people might feel pressure to kind of conform with how people have run in the past. You don't want to be goofy. You want to run something that's legit. But I think a lot of students have signaled they want to see someone run something kind of goofy. They want to see someone still make actual change, but you got to work hard and you got to play hard. Exactly. And I think students want to see leaders who are able to work hard and play hard, and bring some real change, but show that they're having fun. Making videos, being very transparent. Showing how things are done, where your money's going, that sort of thing. But having a good time with it. That's one thing I wish I ran a more cheeky, I guess, campaign. Like I had a dog campaign manager. I had all sorts of other stuff I did, but I think that's one thing I wish I would have done. Don't take the role so seriously, I think, is what some people could learn.
Yeah, of course. Did you incorporate that into your hall presidency?
Yeah, no, believe me, alumni, our elections are not decided based on like ideas and stuff like that. We have we have a debate which is more like stand-up comedy. I remember in my debate, we waxed my chest partway through. We sang a song. We did all sorts of funny stuff. But I mean, that's how alumni hall does it. Our posters, are always silly. It's all goofy. Because no one, you only want your guys to take it too seriously. And when you do become hall president, when I was like hall president, like we did so much stuff. I worked so hard, but I made sure I was always meeting with everyone I knew. I was making sure, that I was having fun with it, and that people knew that, I was having a good time. Back when they called me El Prez. Now I'm Unc, now I'm old head, but back then,
And does that carry into your job as RA in Alumni Hall?
Yeah, as basement RA. Yeah, not one of the official 6. I'm basement RA. I do a lot of work. Making sure that dog pizza. That was another thing. That was another big thing. Big tradition alumni. During my term, we brought dog pizza back. Most jobs made in Alumni Hall ever was bringing dog pizza back. That's another really good tradition. Yeah, as basement RA, I'm working very hard making sure the gym's taken care of, and laundry machines are in order, dog pizza's working, everything's how it should be.
Very interesting. Okay, so should we head into the final sauce?
All right, yeah, let's do it.
All right. I have a feeling this one's gonna be pretty bad.
That's why if you're staying tuned, here we go. This is where stuff gets real.
And then we'll see how it compares to the Grim Reaper challenge again.
Yeah, I don't think anything's gonna beat that. Maybe it will, but I don't think so.
That was kind of a lot.
It's all right. We don't shy away
It
from
doesn't
challenge. Don't shy away from challenge here. No, no. Handshake. I'm scared.
Here we go. Final sauce. The last dab experience.
Last dab, yeah.
So, as your time at Notre Dame comes to an end, what has been your favorite memory?
Oh. Okay. Shoot. Wow. All right. Give me a moment. My favorite memory at Notre Dame. That's tough. I mean, so many amazing things happened to me while I've been here. Again, it was very unlikely I was going to be here to begin with.
I'll let you go started.
Okay. It was very unlikely that I was going to be here to begin with, right? So I'm so lucky that I was here. Then my favorite memory, I've done so many things. Sorry, I got this.
Wow, those hiccups are instant. My throat burns.
Doing this for you guys, for the viewers. So many things happen here. Oh my God, I've eaten Dave's Hot Chicken Reaper. I went to Ireland, had my first alcoholic drink at the oldest bar in the world in Ireland. That was pretty good.
And was that over the summer or
No, that was a while ago. I think my favorite memory would be the day before my 21st birthday.
Mm-hmm.
The day before my 21st birthday was when we were playing against USC. Right, it was Caleb Williams versus Sam Hartman. And I was worried. I was like, I really want to have a great game. Oh God. I really want to have a great game.
I got more than a dab on that one, and I'm paying the price.
I want to have a great game before I turn 21, and then have a rambunctious night. And we did. We beat him like 48-20. Caleb Williams, a Heisman Trophy winner. We obliterated him. He threw interception after interception. And after that, I went with my RA, his friends, went to Ulf's, had a great time.
Are you crying, James?
Because of the memory. The memory is just so wonderful. That's why.
Yeah, reminiscent.
Because one thing I've learned here. Oh my God.
It keeps getting worse.
Oh my God. This is a war crime, dude. One thing I've learned at Notre Dame, and I tell this to my friends a lot, because I really do believe it, is, you see, Confucius once said that we have two lives. The second one begins when we realize we only have one. And what does that mean? That means that do everything, okay? Don't hold back for nothing, because eventually you won't be able to do anything, right? For instance, I was invited to eat these hot wings. And what did I say? I said yes. And I ate these wings on camera. I did this, and it was amazing, and it was wonderful, and I had the best time. And I might not feel good for the next quarter century, but I did it. So make sure, never doubt yourself. Always believe in yourself. Do whatever you want, because eventually you're not going to be able to do anything at all. So take advantage of this wonderful life that we have.
So, if I might ask, there's a quote that you live by. YOLO?
YOLO, I agree. The Confucius quote and YOLO. I think you also probably said that too. So.
That's wonderful. So which night of Keenan Review are you going to?
The first one, opening night.
Perfect. So you'll be at this event? As we wrap this up, is there anything you want to promote going forward this upcoming week?
Make sure you watch this. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at @TheRealJamesBaird. I'm working on a great thesis, so if you want to hear about it, DM me.
DM him.
Aside from that, just living life, like Confucius said.
You only live once. Well, thank you, James Baird. You might not want to touch your eyes.
Uh-oh.
It's a great it's a great time interviewing you.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. I had an absolute blast. Love that you guys brought this back. I can't wait to see more of it.
Yes. All right. Thank you. Have a great rest of your week.